Hello everyone, this is Mario. Welcome back to my channel and to La Vuelta 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. So today I'm riding stage 8. It's another hilly stage, one of many in La Vuelta. It has a category 2 climb about 30 kilometers from the finish line, and that is the main feature of this stage. So it's not going to be easy for the sprinters to survive to this one. I really don't think they are going to be able to do that. So, of course, it's going to be another chance for stage win with Alejandro Valverde. Of course, he already won 2 stages in this race, stage 5 and 6. He was third in the previous one in stage 7, but today I think Valverde has a really strong chance to add another one to his record of achievements. Before going to the stage, I would just like to call your attention to one of the many funny things in Pro Cycling Manager, which is the interviews before the races. And apparently, Steven Kruijswijk was asked if his teammate Primož Roglič can be dethroned from the GC lead. And the answer was that as long as the race wasn't over, they could still try to continue to fight. So yeah, that's quite realistic PCM. So the riders are now departing from Valls, going to Igualada, 163 kilometers. And today, even though I will try to win the stage with Alejandro Valverde, if it comes down to a decision for the riders coming from the peloton, I'm also trying to put Jose Joaquin Rojas in the breakaway. There is a chance for the breakaway to be able to take the stage today. So yeah, Rojas could be a good chance for me to contend for the win if it comes down to the breakaway, especially because he's on a +2 race day condition. And so today in the breakaway we have a group of 11 riders, and they currently have almost 4 minutes over the peloton, so it's looking quite good. And I did manage to take Rojas in the breakaway. He's currently leading the breakaway group. He's accompanied by Yella Wallahi's Angel Madrazo, who in the real Vuelta already took a stage win. Then we have Cyril Bart, Nathan Van Hooydonk, also Jacopo Mosca, Enrico Batalin, Stefan Rossetto, Bruno Armirail, Carl Frederick Hagen, and Reinen, Reinen, I think that's his name. So it's not the strongest of groups. We have Batalin as probably the strongest rider together with Rojas. So let's see, Jacopo Mosca also has a nice finish, but he might struggle in the category 2 climb. So let's see how this goes in the next few kilometers. I don't really expect a lot to happen during most of the stage, so I will probably only see you back before the category 2 climb. And Emmanuel Erviti fell, is the only rider falling here. Let's see if he can still continue the race. Yeah, he can. So we will try to return to the peloton. I hope he can do that. Otherwise, it's not that he's an important rider for the GC or anything. But yeah, let's try to leave him in automatic and to see if he can get back to the peloton. In the meantime, the breakaway group has 2 minutes and 20 seconds over the peloton. We are a little less than 60 kilometers from the finish line and approaching the intermediate sprint. It's not really important for any of the riders in this group. So yeah, let's see what happens in the next few kilometers. If they can keep a lead over the peloton, that will then allow these riders to contend for the stage. So we are now approaching the intermediate sprint. I'm not going to try to contend for it, although Rojas is mostly in the front of the group, so he's second here. And in the meantime, I'm trying to get Erviti back to the peloton, but I don't really think that he can do that. He's not being able to close the gap, and he's losing a lot of energy. So I don't really know if I should keep him on this level of effort or if I should just make him pace softly until the end of the stage. So the riders in the breakaway are now starting the ascension to Puerto de Montserrat, and we already have attacks. Cyril Bacht, actually it was Angel Madrazo attacking. Let's try to get Rojas to the front, and the peloton is quickly approaching the other riders as well. Let's also increase the effort with my main riders for this stage and for the race, of course. We are now pacing with Rojas at the front of this group, following Angel Madrazo, and still 5 kilometers to go in the climb. I don't really know what the idea was from Madrazo. He would never go alone all the way. And so Rojas is still leading the riders in the breakaway. They have a minute over the peloton. My riders are in the front, but they are not pacing. We are just maintaining position here, already with Marc Soler protecting Valverde. So let's see, Luis Leon Sanchez is moving to the front. Bataillon is attacking. Let's try to follow with Rojas. Oh, he cannot follow. He doesn't have enough energy for that. He's the first at the top of the climb, so let's see what we can do now in the remaining kilometers. Still 24 to go, so it's not going to be easy to keep this lead. Actually, let's drop the pace a bit. Rojas is really exhausted already, and in the meantime, we still have Valverde and Valverde and Quintana in the front. Soler is protecting Valverde. Nelson Oliveira is trying to survive with the other riders. He's still trying. Let's put him on maintain position to see if he can still stay in this group for a bit more, and then he will protect Nairo Quintana. And so Rojas is now starting the downhill, going to the finish line. It's not a real downhill. He's leading with over 2 minutes now over the peloton. So things are looking quite good. The other riders behind him, Stefan Rossetto, Hagen, and Bataillon, are really short of energy and already 1.5 minutes behind. So let's see if we can actually try to win this with Rojas from the breakaway. So Rojas is now 7 kilometers from the finish line, leading with 1 minute over the other riders that are pursuing. And the peloton is not going to take the stage win, I think. They are 2 minutes behind Rojas. I think 5 kilometers to go now. So this is going to work. This is going to work for Rojas. He's going to take the win. Wow. I tried to do this, and oh, let's hope I didn't celebrate too early. He's getting really short of energy. 3 kilometers to go still. But he's going to be able to do this. He has to take the win. I feel he can take the win. 2 kilometers to go now. Come on, Rojas, don't fail me. You're approaching the final kilometer. You're going to take this win. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I didn't really see this one coming, but José Joaquín Rojas wins stage 8 of La Vuelta 2019. What a win by Rojas. And we have a fall back in the peloton. It's nothing really important. Let's sprint now with Valverde and Quintana also. I really should have done this earlier. They won't lose time, but I'm so happy with the win by José Joaquín Rojas. He wasn't even supposed to be in this La Vuelta. It was a late call to the team after Carapaz abandoned before the race started. So a really strong performance by the Spanish veteran. What a fantastic win by José Joaquín Rojas. It's fully deserved. He wins with all merit. He was the first rider to attack for today's breakaway, and he takes the win in a fantastic fashion. I'm so happy with this win by José Joaquín Rojas. What a performance. So in the GC there were no changes. Primoz Roglic still leading with 31 seconds over Alejandro Valverde. No changes as well in the mountain classification. Valverde 4 points ahead of Primoz Roglic. The same in the points classification. Alejandro Valverde is still the leader, although the second rider now is Jakob Fuglsang, 18 points behind. He overtook Primoz Roglic after today's stage. Also, no changes in the young rider classification. Tadej Pogacar is still the leader. And the same with the team classification, where Astana still leads ahead of Movistar. I have no words, guys, to describe how I'm feeling after this win. I really enjoyed this one. I was not really expecting much from this stage. It was honestly mostly boring for the majority of it, but taking Rojas in the breakaway was the best decision I could have had. I took advantage of his +2 race day condition. He was the strongest rider in the breakaway, and he managed to hold on after that climb. He did a lot of work during the climb and managed to drop everyone else and then to conserve his lead in the remaining kilometers. The peloton was no threat to him, and it took a fantastic win. So after the first win by a rider going in the daily breakaway, we are going to have one of the most deciding stages for this La Vuelta. It's a really short stage, only 96 kilometers long, taking the riders from Andorra la Vella to Cortal d'Encamp. It's a really, really tough stage, also with a lot of mountain points available. So this is going to be really important also for the KOM competition. But in this one, I will of course be mainly focused in the GC with Valverde and Quintana. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stage. I certainly enjoyed it immensely. It was really fun to ride. It's always nice to win from the breakaway. It's always a special feeling. So if you have enjoyed it, please click the like button. Also, please comment below and tell me what you thought about this stage. And if you haven't done so yet, or if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing it. I would really appreciate your support, and I hope to see you all next time for Stage 9 of La Vuelta 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. Bye!